And we welcome you into the Northstar Network here on YouTube. Today we bring you the CNS Northstars sitting at 5-1-1 and 2-1-1 in Division 1 and Section 3 against the Liverpool Warriors sitting at 4-0-1 and 2-0-1 in Section 3 Division 1. The Northstars coming into this game off of a 40-0 win over Ontech, and Liverpool comes into this one off of a 25-0 wins over Oneida. Neither team gave up any points in their last game. We will see who will be the first to give up points in this one. Northstars, their one loss this season was to Syracuse East. That came in... Excuse me, I lost my train of thought there. Anyways, I'm joined alongside by my color commentator, Jack Mannion. And now, Jack, you've seen a few flag football games so far this season. What are you expecting from the Northstars today if they want to get the sectional win?
I think I'm expecting, first off, they got to get off to a really hot start. You know, they've done that so far, you know, coming off that Ontech win on Tuesday night, 40-0. I think they've really found a groove offensively, and both teams are on a hot streak, so that's what I'm expecting today.
Yes, and now that they're going to have the coin toss. We will be back in a moment for the opening kickoff. Don't go anywhere on the Northstar Network on YouTube. All right, we welcome you back to the Northstar Network here on YouTube. Weather conditions today are pretty dreary. It's been on and off rain drizzle throughout the majority of this morning. Rain's picking back up. We got some more showers rolling through later on in this game. Jack, how do you think the conditions are going to affect how the teams play?
Both teams are going to be playing in the rain, so both teams have to get used to it and get used to the adjustments.
Absolutely, and the Northstars won the coin toss. They elected to receive, so they will start this game off on offense. Liv Cook, the quarterback for the Northstars, takes a snap. Cook running to her left will try to cut through, and he'll have her flag pulled pretty quickly. It'll be no gain for the Northstars, second down. Now, a brief refresher on the rules. I'm sure most of you know the rules of flag football, but there is no yellow line, so to speak. The line to gain is not based off of ball placement. And the line to gain is always constantly at either the 20 or the 40 on either side. You just have to get to that line, and then wherever you end up, you have to get to wherever the next line is in 4 downs. So, in this case, the first down or the first sequence of this game starts very short. It's only about 6 yards to the line to gain, as Cook will make a throw over to Grace Villeneuve. However, it's going to get away from her. She'll drop it, and it'll be third down early on for CNS, and their first drive is in danger of stalling out. Jack, if you were the coach here, what would the call be? Would you try to pass it again, or would you try to run and make it a short 4th down?
I'd probably run it, because you don't want to be in that like shotgun formation on 3rd.
We'll see what the Northstars do. Here comes the snap. One receiver in motion. Cook takes a snap. Will fake a handoff. Rolling to her right. And they'll run the dish play, but it's going to be dropped. Dish for the Northstars intended for number 20, Piper Adams. And we've seen the Northstars time and time again run that dish play, and sometimes it'll work, and sometimes the defenses are all over. In that case, Liverpool was expecting it. And the Northstars here look to be lined up for a punt, so they'll go 3 and out on their first drive. Punter for the Northstars, number 1, Haley Dupra.
You're right, Killian. Liverpool is all over it.
And the punt's away. It's a pretty good one. It'll land just past the 40, take a bounce at maybe about the 37, and Liverpool will start just inside their own defensive end for this second drive. So Northstars will start this game 3 and out, and now we'll get our first look at the Northstar defense, which held Ontech to 0 points in their last game. Liverpool's offense here getting ready to come out. It's only about 2.5 or 3.5-ish yards to the line to gain for them, so it should be a pretty short or little sequence, as long as you're able to get a couple of short gains. Not too far to the line to gain for Liverpool. Snap to the quarterback. It'll be a weird flea flicker thingy, and Liverpool's going to try to turn this into a gain. Flag will be pulled quickly.
Double reverse.
Ball ended up with Abria Cunningham, who will rush for about 2 out 3 yards there. It's about an inch or two to the line to gain for Liverpool. So we will see what our call is here from Liverpool. Would not be surprised if they just try to jam the ball forward and get the first down and live to fight another day, but maybe they'll take a shot. Here's the snap. It's a quick throw. It'll be hauled in there by Natalia Robbins. And it'll be a first down for Liverpool. Here's the snap. Fakes the pass play, running to the outside. Flag will be pulled by the Northstars there. I finally got a look at the number of the Liverpool quarterback. It is Gracie Sleeth. So it'll be a run of about yard or two. Or not a yard or two, it would be about 4 or 5. So this will set third down. Gotta get to the 20. That's the line to gain. Now the 20 is indicated by the orange markers on the sideline, not the numbers on the field. 2 receivers to the left. Snap to a sleeve. She's got to get rid of it. Makes the pass. It's brought in. Liverpool get the first down. Or actually, they might be stopped just shy. We'll see. Catch there made by Heaven and Levere. And no, she's not getting. She's about a couple yards shy. It looks like about 3 yards. So Liverpool now faced with a 4th down. North Star defense looking to hold. And we have a flag down. It looks like it'll be on the North Stars, and this most likely will give Liverpool a free first down. Just waiting to see what the official's decision is. Oh, it's going to be on Liverpool, so it'll send them back. And I saw a couple North Stars jump. Guess they were reacting to a false start on Liverpool, so now they'll get brought back a few yards. And now it is about 9 to the line to gain here for 4th down. They got to have a big play. Liverpool has not lost a game yet this season. Hoping that this won't be the first one. Are the Warriors. Snap to sleeve. It'll be a pass play. The pass is going to be incomplete. And no flags will come down. So the North Stars will take over on a turnover on downs. So CNS once again will get the ball. This time I'm hoping to gain their first down of the day. First drive resulted in a 3-and-out. And Jack, what was your take on that drive? Did they kind of just stall out, or what happened?
Well, a crucial penalty there for the Liverpool Warriors. I think that pushed them back a little bit, and then big stop for the North Stars on 4th down to hold their ground.
Absolutely. I mean, great coverage there from the North Stars. Definitely did not make it an easy pass, and as a result, they were able to knock it incomplete. Quarterback for North Stars, Liv Cook. She will run the dish play, and it'll give the North Stars a first down. Or a flag might have actually gotten pulled earlier. We'll see where they mark her. Regardless, that is number 25, Shania Burton-Sledge for the North Stars on the run. And we might get another rain shower coming in here in a minute. Clouds seem to be darkening, so we'll see if that affects the game at all. Snap to Cook. Cook will make the throw up. It's going to be incomplete. Pass just short. Intended for number 20, Piper Adams of the North Stars. And wind's also starting to pick up here, so this might affect the players in some way. I'm not too sure how it would, but we will see. If it starts raining, it would certainly make the ball more slippery, make it more difficult to handle, and that might work against the North Stars' favor. 18-15 remaining to play here in this first half. It is 3rd down at about 3. Snap to Cook. Cook's going to run for it, and she's going to be stopped and taken down, but is it enough for a first down? We'll see what they mark her at. It looks like it is. So it's first down CNS.
Jalen Hurts, take it yourself.
Looks like that was the design of the play from the beginning there, just for her to run it, and it works. Evidently, Liverpool was not expecting her to just take off. They're on such a pivotal third down, and now Northstars have a long first set of downs here. It's a full 20 yards and maybe a little more. It's a pass intended for Adams, might have gone off her fingertips. Regardless, it's incomplete. $17:04 to play here in the first half.
Oops.
Northstars here on second down. First down did not go anywhere. They got a full 20 yards to go and 3 plays to do it. Here's the snap to Liv Cook. Cook will take it. Will fake a cutting one way. Able to get away, but she will have her flag pulled pretty quickly. It's a gain of about 1. And the Northstars now on third down and about 19, or about 18. We'll see where they mark her. But regardless, it's third and extremely long. But now, I mean, you're in a position where if you get enough yards on this third down, a punch just going to end up going in the end zone, becoming a touchback. So what do you do in this situation if it goes to fourth down?
Analytics says go for it.
Analytics says go for it. Cook with 2 receivers lined to the left, 1 to the right. Has 5 seconds to snap it. She will get the snap off. Cook looking. It's a floater up in the air. It's going to be brought in. And the stop will be made there. That pass to Shanaira Burton Sledge up for the Northstars. $15:20 remaining here in this first half. Fourth down and just about 14. It's going to be a punt for the Northstars. That's going to be a good one. That'll be up. It'll be caught. And now a return attempt for Liverpool. Flag will be pulled just shy of the 20. So the Northstars will pin Liverpool deep into their own territory. But now this is a pretty... This looks to be a very short first down. Maybe about a yard because of how the first down rule works. They only have to get to the 20. So the Northstar defense gets their second chance on the field. No scores yet. Really no dangerous drives yet on either side. Both of them gotten stopped before they got to a point where giving up points would become a concern for the defenses. And this is why the defenses have neither of them gave up a point in their last game. Liverpool have a 25-0 win over Oneida in their last matchup. Here is the pass there from Sleep that's going to be caught and dropped. Pass to Heaven Levere. We'll see where they mark her. But they determined that she did have possession of it and then dropped it after, so it will result in a gain. It'll give them about 3 yards, but that's enough for a first down. So this will be about thirst and say 17. It's about 17 yards. Snap to Sleeve. She'll pass it. It goes over and it's going to be dropped. It might have been just behind Heaven Levere, but regardless, the Northstars here with good coverage forced a short pass and they get a little lucky. It'll fall incomplete. Second down and 17-ish. Here comes the snap. To Sleeve. She'll air it up. It's a deep pass. It's going to be overthrown. Intended target intended target is Abria Cunningham. .27 and counting left in the first half. So this is a long third down here. Northstars, a stop on this third down would be crucial. They would force a punt and give them decently good field position. But we'll see what Liverpool tries to draw up. Jack, would you pass here, or would you try to run and maybe catch Northstars off guard?
I'd probably do a little screen pass play and have blockers in front.
We'll see what they do. It's going to be a pass. It'll be a high lob ball brought in. Abria Cunningham, she'll take it all the way. Touchdown Liverpool, and the Northstars are going to be the first to give up points in the battle of whose defense lasts longer. Liverpool takes a 6-0 lead.
Liverpool strikes first, house call.
Yeah, that was a risky call there by head coach William Coffer, but it is now 6-0 Liverpool on that connection, and from Gracie Sleeve to Abria Cunningham. Cunningham there kind of landed sort of behind her, and it made for a little spin move. As the PAT is good, also completed. This time it'll be to Heaven Levere. But the Northstars now trail 7-0 off of two very smart plays by Liverpool, and this one will go back to the Northstars here. Still some light drizzle falling down on the field. But it's not cold out there, so. We'll see how this affects the Northstars. Now CNS, their first two drives both resulted in punts. First one was a 3-and-out. Second one got them up to about the 40 before they had to punt the ball away. Haley Dupra, however, was two strong punts to start this game. Liv Cook at quarterback for CNS. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Takes the snap. Looking. It's a throw. It's lobbed high to Elise Cook. She's got it. Her flag will be pulled at about the 29. But a big connection. Cook to Cook. And it is now a first down for the Northstars. Well inside of Liverpool territory. Elise Cook with a reception for CNS. It was a high lob, but perfectly placed. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Snap to Liv Cook. She's going to throw it again. This is going to be deflected off of Piper Adams' hands and incomplete. Northstars are trying for two quick plays, but they're already deep in enemy territory. Second down and about 10 for CNS. We'll see if the Northstars here maybe try to keep with the passing, or maybe try to spice things up here and run the ball a little. Or maybe run their little dish play. Jack, what would you do here?
I'd probably mix it up and probably do the dish play. I think the run has been working. I think Liv Cook with the QB sneak has been working too, especially on third down.
Here's Cook. She'll throw. It's deflected and brought in by Grace Villeneuve. She'll have her flag pulled. Might be just shy of the marker. But what a weird sequence there. The pass from Liv Cook took a deflection off a Liverpool defender. Villeneuve had to stretch back to grab it, but she was able to bring it in. And it'll be about 2 yards here on third down. So 3rd and 2 for the Northstars.
That works.
And now we'll see if they continue to keep it in the air. It's been working against Liverpool. Last 3 plays have been pretty successful. Snap to Cook. She will dish it off. First down Northstars. And it'll be way more. Shanira Burton Sledge takes the dish, and she'll run all the way into about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal for CNS. Or actually, they'll mark her flag gets pulled earlier at about the 9-ish. So First and goal. It's about 9 yards to the goal line. CNS looking to tie this one up. Just under 10 minutes left in this first half. Snap to Cook. Runs to her right. And she'll have her flag pulled quickly. We get a flag. We'll get a flag here. We'll see on who. Waiting for confirmation for our PA announcer, Darryl White. Let's see. It's an illegal block on the Northstars, so it'll send them back. It'll send them back 10. So it is a repeat of first down though. So first down and about 19 to the goal line. Northstars have been able to manage long 4-down sequences so far in this game. We'll see if they'll continue to be able to do that. Snap to Cook. She'll dish it to Burton Sledge. She gets in and will collide with the Liverpool defender. And then, sorry, all right, go ahead.
Brandon Cook's not too happy.
And the Northstars coaching staff and fans are not pleased with the officials. They want, I'm not sure what the legal term would be, but some foul on the Liverpool defender there. Regardless, it's a gain of roughly 9 for CNS. They will rush to the line of scrimmage. Snap to Cook. Cook will run for it. She'll cut back inside. Has her flag pulled quickly this time. Third down and 10 to the goal for CNS, and this could be pivotal right here. Obviously, you wouldn't punt it this close to the end zone, so Northstars do have 2 tries left to get in, but that's still quite a ways to go. We'll see if they try to go back to the air, or maybe if they try to run another dish play.
Give it to Burton.
Yeah, Shania Burton Sledge, she's been very productive this game with those dish plays. It's going to be a pass. Cook passing to Amanda Timmons. She'll have her flag pulled at maybe about the 3. And the Northstars now 4th and goal. Liverpool's defense looking to bend, not break. And we will see if CNS is able to convert and make this 7-6. They'll mark it at the 3, so they have 3 yards to go. Jack, what's your call here?
Liv Cook's going to take it in herself for a rushing touchdown.
Jack saying Liv Cook's going to take it in herself. Let's see. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Snap. Cook's going to pass it. She's got to get rid of it. Pass to Timmons is off of her hands and will drop down to the ground incomplete. She had her flag pulled as well. And so the Northstars unable to convert. And Liverpool will take over. However, they are deep in their own territory. So Liverpool will take over. They'll be marked at their 3 off the incomplete pass from CNS. Now, I'm unsure of what the safety rules are in the case that a snap was to be dropped or something of that sort. Guess we'll find out if that does happen. I don't think that will, but let's see. Snap to Sleeve. Sleeve's just going to take off. She'll get a good gain. She's still on her feet, and she will have her flag pulled. The referee gets taken out in the process.
I think that was Dupra.
Yeah, it looks like it was Haley Dupra there. Getting in there, pulling the flag, knocking over the Liverpool player herself and the referee. 6:43 to go in this first half. Northstars got right right there. Offensively, they were right on the edge and were just unable to convert. So now Liverpool trying to make this a 2-score game before the end of this half. Liverpool, no losses yet this season. Northstars with 1 loss to Syracuse East. Liverpool play Syracuse East on May 5th. And that will be a pass that's completed. Good move, but the flag will be pulled by Haley Dupra. Pass to Heffron Levere. Call the first down for Liverpool. And the Warriors now, with limited time, about 6 minutes on the clock, are going to try to start to make a rush down the field. And I mean, Jake, this is a pretty pivotal play right here. If Northstars go into the second half down 2 scores, remember they don't get possession to start the half, which would give Liverpool an opportunity. It wouldn't be a best case scenario for CNS. So
no, it wouldn't. They got to hold their ground here. Got to force the 3 and out.
Got to get a stop of some kind. Whether that's a turnover on downs. Sleeve's going to have to run for it. Has no options, but she'll get through a couple of defenders before having her flag pulled by Elise Cook. And so the Northstars now will have to defend a second down and about 7-ish. Second and 7. 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left. 3 people blocking for Liverpool. It'll be a throw. It's up. It'll just not get there. So, pass intended for Heffron Levere might have deflected off her hands. Regardless, it'll be incomplete. And the Northstars now will have a pretty decent position here. 3rd down 7. Liverpool, a conversion would certainly give them the advantage that they want going into the second half or even into the next Northstar drive if they're. We will see.
Northstars applying that great pressure.
3rd and 7. Snap to sleeve. It'll bounce off something on its way up, so it won't make it to her. And now, off a mistake, it's going to be 4th down, and it'll be a loss of about maybe 6 inches. Not too sure what that hit. It might have just been too high of a snap. So it'll be a punt for Liverpool. They're not going to try to go for it. Northstars are going to get an opportunity to tie this game. That's a good punt. That one's going to go deep. And it'll be hauled in, or nearly hauled in by Dupra. Kind of bobbled it at the last second, and the ball falls to the ground. And the CNS offense takes the field once again. Currently down 7-0, looking to tie this one up before half. This would certainly be best case scenario for CNS if they're able to go into the half in the tie game with the momentum. They'll have to start at their own 18. I'm sorry if you're getting some wind. It's wind slowly picking up here. Sometimes it'll blow into the booth. So sorry if you're picking up some wind on our microphones. Here is the snap to Cook. Cook's going to throw it, intended for Amanda Timmons, and it's just off target. So now Northstars 2nd down and 7. Liverpool's defense didn't really have to do anything there. Neither team using a timeout yet. If time starts to become a factor, we might see the Northstars start to use those. One receiver to the left, 1 to the right, 3 blockers for the Northstars. And it'll be a handoff to Burton Sledge. She'll get by 1. She'll rush up. Still hasn't had her flag pulled. And she'll keep going flag finally will get pulled way past the first down marker at about the 31, and it's a first down for CNS. Time continues to tick, 2:22 left. We now have a steady drizzle coming down onto the field, maybe making the ball a little more slippery. That might have been why the Liverpool snap on that last drive went awry. .207 and counting to go for CNS. Smart use of timeout management here by the Northstars is going to be key. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Snap to Cook. Cook's going to throw it. Well, think about it. She's just going to have to run. Had nobody open. And we'll have her flag pulled. And she'll get close to the first down marker. It'll be about 2 yards there on second down. 1:36. And she believe the clock stopped. It might be because she went out of bounds. I'm not too sure. It might be because the officials are resetting the ball. Not too sure what the clock rules are in that situation. And it's an official's timeout. So whatever happened there seems to have been resolved, and now we will continue this game. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Snap to Cook. Cook will dish it off to Burton Sledge. She's got the first down, and she's got more, but her flag's going to get pulled earlier, and we have an injured Warrior. Might have gotten clipped while pulling the flag, and time obviously is going to stop here for the injury. So we will take a break here on the Northstar Network. Be back in a moment. Don't go anywhere. We're back here in the Northstar Network. Injured Warrior was able to get up, and she looks to be okay. That was Abria Cunningham. Hopefully she's all right. Was able to walk off under her own power. We will resume our drive. First down and about 10 from the Northstars. Cook will throw on first down. Has no options. She'll have to run for it. And she will. She's still on her feet. Cook into just inside the 5, and she might be injured. No, she's not. She's okay. It was a little slow to get up, but the Northstars now first and goal. We'll see where they mark her. It'll be just outside the 5-yard line. So, first and goal, 6 yards to the goal line for the Northstars. Liv Cook there, initially trying to pass it, had no options, just had to run for it. And it was enough. She was able to get the first down and much more. First and goal for CNS. They were here earlier, but a penalty brought them back, and they were unable to regain the yardage needed. Snap. It's Cook. The flip. She is in. Touchdown CNS. Shanaira Burton Sledge. And it is 7-6. Liverpool. Northstars with a PAT or even a 2-point conversion could tie or take the lead here. This is a pivotal one right here. CNS, they need to convert and tie this game. Can't go into the second half losing, even by 1. Series of big plays there for the Northstars. I think, Jack, that was the key there on the way in.
That was the key. Burton Sledge has had a phenomenal game rushing so far, but especially leading up to that touchdown was Liv Cook's run too.
Northstars here are going to call a timeout. Now, the clock does not run on a PAT or 2-point conversion attempt. So Liverpool will have they're going to have a minute 18 to try to go back down the field and 2 timeouts. Keep that in mind. So Liverpool, they have a way of life. If they're able to convert some big plays, so Northstar defense certainly is not out of the woods.
No, they certainly aren't. And they get possession to start too.
Yeah, that's another thing. If they go down and they score, and then they score on their possession to start the second half, we could be looking at a 2 possession game regardless. So Northstars here will have to convert, and then their defense will have to play solid to force Liverpool into not scoring any points here in the remainder of the quarter. It'll be a 1-point PAT for the Northstars. Snap to Cook to tie the game. Cook fakes a throw, and that's going to bait everybody. She'll get in, no problem. Fake the throw, and I think 3 or 4 Liverpool defenders just kind of froze up and tried to cover people. That left the running lane wide open. Easy walk in for Liv Cook. 7-7, minute 18, Liverpool will take over. So, was not able to do this earlier in the game, but I'm going to introduce the officials for this one. Our referee is Paul Edie. Our back judge is, I can't read my, that's Ryan Van Hoover. I cannot read my own handwriting there for a second. Line judge is Mike Grayton, and our field judge is Tom Curtis. Northstars tie this game up. A minute 18, 2 timeouts for Liverpool to rush down the field. Would not be surprised if we see some big plays here. They've already had some. Gracie Sleeth with some big passes already. Sleeth, she'll run for it. And she's not going to get pretty much anywhere. Maybe a gain of about a yard. And the Northstars are going to hold her to a very minimal gain. 1:05 and counting left here for Liverpool as they'll create their next play. And as the time comes down, that'll be on the Northstar side here. Don't want to give up points before halftime where they have to defend coming out of halftime. Very slow on the snap is Liverpool. It'll be taken by Sleeth. She'll fake the throw, and she's going to have to run for it. She'll gain the first down and have her flag pulled / knocked out of bounds. 28.4 remaining.
Clock stops.
Yeah, clock stops because she made it out of bounds. First down, Liverpool. 28.4 to go. Here's the snap. Sleeth will show pass. She will throw incomplete, but it will stop the clock. Only wasting about 4 seconds. Intend to target Heaven Levere. And now CNS will, or actually, I think we get a timeout here. It's going to be timeout called by Liverpool. So we will step aside for a moment here in the Northstar Network on YouTube. Be back in about 30 to 45 seconds. We're back here on the Northstar Network on YouTube. Pivotal third down. Or pivotal second down, excuse me, for Liverpool. 24.1 seconds left. Wouldn't be surprised if they will pass it, and they will. Sleeth, it's a high pass, intercepted, and immediately a collision afterwards. Intercepted by Elise Cook. Northstars will get the ball back. 17 seconds left. We'll see if they try to take a shot. And speaking of taking shots, Cook took a big collision after that one. She seems to be okay. But the Northstars now will take over. Maybe time for 2 or 3 plays to try to get down the field. They're inside their own territory pretty deep, but that ends Liverpool's threat. Maybe just taking a knee here for the Northstars might be the play.
Risky pass for Liverpool right there.
Yeah. Northstars looks like they might try to set some kind of screenplay here for the Northstars.
Screenplay to Burton Sledge.
And no, Cook will run the other way. She'll pass it to Piper Adams, and it's going to be dropped. .5 to go. Second down. CNS just trying to get somewhere down the field. Snap to Cook. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Cook will run, and she'll just run. Has her flag pulled. 6 seconds, 5. No timeouts taken, and that will be the half. Northstars and Liverpool tied at 7, following 1. We will be back here in about 5 minutes here on the Northstar Network on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back here on the Northstar Network on YouTube. CNS currently tied with Liverpool 7-7 after one half, which was very defensively dominant on both sides. Only one direct turnover in this game that was not on downs. It was an interception thrown on Liverpool's last drive of the half. Northstars have punted several times, and so has Liverpool. Defensively, both teams have been solid, and Liverpool will start with the ball to start the second half, looking to go right back up over CNS. As the clock is now expired on halftime. So CNS will defend. Northstars wearing their home blue, Liverpool in their road white. Steady drizzle has continued through halftime. Nice and rainy here for this second half. And so here we go. Quarterback for Liverpool is Gracie Sleeth. Same as the first half. One receiver to the right, one line up wide to the left. Sleeth will try to throw on her first of the game, and it might have gotten deflected on the way there, or it did not spiral at all. It kind of just rolled through the air. Probably got deflected. Second down now for CN. Or not for CNS, for Liverpool. About 5 yards, or 6 yards to the line to gain for the Warriors. Snap to Sleeth. Is taken. She's just going to run for it. And she's going to get by the defender. And Sleeth now at the 40 has her flag finally pulled by Haley Dupra. So Haley Dupra with the stop. But first down for Liverpool in that big run, which puts the Warriors in Northstar territory. Snap. Sleeth will throw it. It'll be brought in by number 15, Natalia Robbins, for a small gain. About 14 yards to the line to gain here. Second down for Liverpool. Snap to Sleeth. Northstars fans wanted a false start. They're not going to get it. Flag will be pulled quickly, but that pass is brought in by Natalia Robbins for second reception in a row. So 2 straight short gains for Liverpool. Third down here, and this is about 6. So 3rd and 6 for Liverpool. Touchdown here for the Warriors would be very beneficial to them, as Northstars have generally struggled getting down on the field during this game. They were able to do it on their second to last drive of the half. Snap to Sleeth. Sleeth, if shows throw, ends up having to run for it, and she will. We'll see where they mark her. She might have gotten it. And yes, she has. And they're going to rule she has gotten it. So first down Liverpool. It's the full 20 yards to the goal line, but they've only been here once today, and they were able to convert that one time. Snap. Sleeth. She's got to run for it. She'll put the throw up. It's going to be dropped. It was in the hands of Heaven Levere, and she drops the ball. We get a flag late. And it'll be an illegal block on Liverpool. That'll bring them back. And this is going to be an extremely long first and goal. All the way back to the 30. First and 30. It's the first time I've seen this in a flag football game. Line to gain is the goal line. But they do have a full set of downs to get there. We will see. Now Liverpool, Jack, they've been generally very good passing today. So are you expecting them to continue to try to do that, or do you think they're going to try to change their strategy up a little bit?
I think they could change the strategy up a little bit. I think they have a possibility of running the ball, mixing it up.
Well, the ball's going to get moved forward here. Northstars looks like they jumped the gun a little bit. And so now it's first and 25.
Wow.
So we go from first and 20 to first and 30 to first and 25. It's a little bit shorter of a distance for Liverpool. Here's the snap. Taken by Sleeth. And we get a flag. And the Northstars, looks like they're going to pick up another penalty here. That was very definite. Very definitive from the official. Doesn't even, no hesitation. Immediately blows the whistle. We'll see what the call is. An illegal block on CNS is the call. And now, we'll see what the down marker ends up being. So off of all of this penalty chaos, Liverpool is going to end up closer than they started. So we started first and 20, then first and 30, then first and 25, and now first and 15. Just absolute penalty chaos here. Snap, Sleeth, short pass is caught. Flag will be pulled relatively quickly, but not before. Natalia Robbins gains about 6. Second down for CNS. Second down for Liverpool, excuse me. 19-17 left. Northstars changing their defensive play. Sleeve shows pass. She'll have to run for it. Still has her flag, and nobody's going to touch her. She's in. Touchdown Liverpool, 13-7. And Sleeve showed pass right out of the snap. And it might have caused the Northstars defense to freeze up a little bit. And it's going to cause Liverpool to take the lead. They'll go for only one for the PAT. The Warriors reclaim the lead. We'll see if they can make it a full 7. Here's the 1-point conversion attempt for Liverpool. There's a snap. It's a pass from Sleef. Out of reach, so it'll end up 13-7. Off of this drive, Northstars will take over. Time is currently 11:56 a.m. This game started on schedule at about 11. Northstars will take over at, I believe that's the 14. Yeah, so let's start from the 14. Liv Cook, quarterback for Northstars, has one receiver to the left, one to the right. One to the right is in motion. And she will run, and she will not try to dish it. It'll be a gain of a few. It'll bring her to within 2 yards of the line to gain 2nd down and 2. $18:33 remaining in this one. Northstars trail by 6. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Snap to Cook. Cook will show throw. She'll have to run back to her left, and she'll run through her. Flags will be pulled pretty quickly. Good coverage by Liverpool is gonna cause the Northstars to have to just run for it, and they're unable to get anywhere. And actually, they're gonna rule she got the 1st down though. So Northstars will get a new set of downs, but Liverpool was able to prevent the big gain. And after CNS, Jack, if you're the Northstars here, Liverpool, they've been covering their receivers very well. What's the strategy here? Or do you keep trying to pass and then maybe they'll get lucky, or do you try to maybe run a couple of flip plays?
I'd probably do a play action. Play action to Amanda Timmons or Burton.
And a big hit there off of the... And there's a flag on the ground, pretty obviously.
Wow.
But Burton Sledge, out of all of this, has a gain of about 42. There's a big hit on the quarterback, Liv Cook. Well, everyone's attention was on that. Schneible Burton Sledge runs down the pretty much 41 yards and gets the Northstars a 1st and goal from the 18. So Northstars now, surprisingly, are close to having an opportunity to putting a touchdown on the board just off the next play from when they were in their own end. Cook will take it, dishes it, flag was pulled. Oh, it's a touchdown, never mind, the whistle blew early. I am extremely confused as to what is going on right now.
Yeah, I was confused too.
Because I don't know if I am delusional. I heard a whistle.
Yeah, I heard a whistle and I saw a flag back at the 25-yard line.
Yeah. So everyone on the Northstar bench is confused. Our producer, Alex Schneible, is confused because he doesn't know if to put up the touchdown graphic or to not put up the touchdown graphic. The Liverpool bench is confused. The fans are most certainly confused, and we are confused. Officials will talk things over. And so the officials will make their ruling that she had her flag pulled And so it'll be second down and 19-ish. And the Northstars bench, they have to be careful they don't pick up a flag here for unsportsmanlike. This is the type of situation that would cause one of those to get thrown.
Brandon Cook disapproves again.
It's someone down in that section. Northstars bench can't believe it. Northstar crowd is evidently not happy.
No.
And the Liverpool bench, on the other hand, they all were jumping with joy when that call was made. I mean, regardless, that was great hustle by the defender. I didn't see you pull the flag, but that was great hustle to catch up to Cook, because that was a very abrupt turn she made. And she had to start from being flat-footed, and the officials are going to reconvene again. Maybe this, I don't know if this one's about ball placement or if this one's about the same call.
Was a bang-bang play, too.
It was. So we will, it looks like the officials, oh, wait, nope, they're getting back together. One is currently speaking to William Cuffer, the head coach of Liverpool.
I think that's Phil Nate.
Yeah, some spectator are yelling at the officials to figure it out. And I have no idea what exactly is going on right now. I really don't know what else to say. Thank you. And in other news, the rain is picking up, so that might make the ball a little more difficult to handle for both teams. Officials still discussing things, and coaches still getting explanations. This producer Alex Schneible here kind of muting me as we try to figure out what's going on. We will let you know when we do. Well, Jack, while this is getting sorted out, you got any good jokes to tell us?
Not today.
Not today. Jack is jokeless. So a recap on how this game's gone so far. Liverpool struck first in the first half after a few failed drives on both ends. The Northstars struck back at the end of the half and then got an interception courtesy of Elise Cook at the end of the half to end Liverpool's attack. And so far so far Liverpool went down the field on their first drive and scored. Northstars trying to go back down the field and score on their first drive of the half. And it looks like things have been sorted out. So the ball was going to be put. It'll be second down and about 19 to the goal line. So officially it'll be ruled as not a touchdown. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Villeneuve in motion for the Northstars. Cook's got 14 to snap. Snap to Cook. Cook is going to show a throw, and she's going to have to run away. It'll be a decent game, but the flag's pulled at about maybe the 14 or 15. We'll see where she gets marked. And there's a flag on the ground. I don't know if that's a player flag or if that's a referee. It's just a player flag. So now 3rd and goal. 15 yards to the goal, or to the goal line for the Northstars. They got 2 plays, barring any penalties. Snap to Cook. She'll run to her right, and she will flip it to Adams. Has her flag pulled. It'll be a gain of about 4 or 5. And this will bring up 4th and goal. A pivotal 4th and goal, might I add.
Huge.
Northstars unable to convert this, and Liverpool goes down the field and scores and makes it a 2-possession game. With the time remaining on the clock, it could spell trouble for CNS. However, the Northstar offense, they've been able to convert all day on big plays. We'll see if they can do it here. Fourth and this is third and goal, actually.
Officials talking it over.
So third and goal. Interesting. So they've got 2 plays to go, 10 yards. Cook will not throw it. She'll dish it off at the last second to Elise Cook. Did she get in? No, her flag was pulled.
Crucial fourth, Killian.
And this is the situation. And now again, something has happened. And we're not sure what. You're looking at the replay. And it looks like her flag might have been pulled just beforehand. That was close. Alex, can we see that again?
Just like Brandon Cook said, we got to get in the end zone. 4th and 5.
Big play here. 4th down and 5. Northstars to tie the game. Here's the snap. Cook will face pressure immediately. Throw is incomplete. Big collision there on the back end. And Northstar coaching.
Flag
and there's a flag on Liverpool. So, oh yeah, there's the referee flag. I didn't see it. It was because it was behind a gaggle of Northstars. But a flag on Liverpool. And it'll be an automatic first down, so Northstars get a new set of downs to work with. And the penalty chaos continues.
Feels like the Watertown CNS playoff game.
I remember that, yeah, the varsity hockey game. There were about, I think it was 10 penalties on both sides throughout that. That is a fond memory. Bringing that up from a couple months ago. Northstars here looking to tie the game. They got a full new set of downs off the penalty.
Hand off to Burton Sledge.
Jack's calling it. Let's see. Burton Sledge in motion. And Cook's going to run for it. Has her flag pulled quickly.
Liverpool.
That stop made there by Ciari Smith.
Great read by Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool, they knew that was coming. Cook's been running all day long, so it certainly was in the back of their minds. And it comes to fruition, they're able to stop it. .12:06 and counting left. Liverpool's defense looking to make a huge hole. Northstars looking to tie the game. Pivotal next 3 plays. Snap. Cook throws, caught by Timmons. Flag was pulled.
Wow.
She's just short. Amanda Timmons on the reception. Extremely closer to Northstars. 2 yards, 2 plays. Would not be surprised here to see a Liv Cook run.
Yeah, it's either that or a Burton Sledge handoff.
Both those plays have worked so far this game, and the passing games also work for CNS. They got plenty of options here. Let's see what they go with. Snap to Cook. She drops it. It might have not even reached her hand, or it might have gotten deflected somewhere in there. But it's going to be a loss. Snap might have just been off the mark. Unsure if it ever actually made contact with her hand. Timeout taken by CNS.
That's costly.
A pivotal 4th down. Liverpool looking to have an insane hold on defense. Northstars looking to tie the game. Teams will talk things over. We'll be back in about 30 seconds here in the Northstar Network on YouTube. We're back here in the Northstar Network on YouTube. Pivotal 4th down. It's coming down to 4th down for the 2nd time this drive, barring a penalty. Snap to Cook. Cook rolling to her right. Pass to Timmons. Caught. Did she get it? No.
Just short.
Liverpool makes the stop. She is just short, maybe an inch or two away. Has her flag pulled. The Warriors were going to be pinned deep in their own end, but they'll get the ball back. And now it's going to come down to the Northstar defense. They got plenty of time, 10:41, but a score here for Liverpool will give them plenty of momentum, but also make things a lot harder on the Northstars, especially with the time that the drive would take. And so, Liverpool will take over. Pivotal drive here. Warriors looking to extend it to 2 scores. Northstars looking to get the ball back and get a chance to tie the game. Or maybe even take the lead. And the wind is picking up. I'm sure you can hear it over our microphones there as that pass there from Sleef is going to be completed to Heaven Levere, who has her flag pulled almost immediately. And the wind is picking up, as we said. It's kind of getting into the booth. You can probably hear some of that over the microphones. We apologize for that. 10:06 and counting left. Northstar changing up their defensive play. Sleef with 7 seconds to snap. Takes the snap. Sleef shows pass and then decides to run. She will get a decent gain here. Has her flag finally pulled. .9:30 left. Time continuing to tick down. And if you're Liverpool here, I mean, this is the part, I think, where you're going to try to start wasting time. This is where you want to kind of slow the game down and not give the Northstars time back on possession, especially if they're able to convert and score here on this drive.
That's true. You got to stop them here. Got to hold your ground on defense.
It's 3rd down and very short. Sleef fakes a run, and she will be able to get the yardage. And once again, the Northstar fan section not too happy. Not sure what was for this time. Here, 8:30 left in the game. And another thing about Liverpool I'm noticing is that their plays are consistently taking 1:45 seconds off the clock. They are doing a great job of managing time. And even if they're unable to score points here, or we know that they're good time managers. They've shown that in the first half. They're showing that right now. Will not be surprised if they just keep running the ball and maybe spicing up with an occasional pass or dish.
Smart clock management, too. I do agree, Killian. Especially Gracie Sleeth with her run. She's had tremendous game today.
And Sleeth's going to run again. She'll stay in bounds. Flag's pulled beforehand. Flag pulled by Grace Villeneuve. And the Northstars now, it'll be second down and say that's about, what, 7-ish? It's about 8, I think. So,
yeah.
Second and 8. We'll call it second and 8.
Yeah, I'd say so.
7:30 left now.
Yeah, they're running this clock down to at least 5 seconds.
Yeah, this is very smart clock management from Liverpool. Northstars with only limited amount of timeouts too. Obviously, you're not going to take them right now, but there might become a point where you need to start thinking about when you're going to take them. And a big collision there between Gracie Sleeth and Grace Villeneuve. Liverpool coach wants a penalty, and it looks like he got one. I don't know. It looks like the ref was stuffing something back into his pocket. I didn't know if that was a flag. It looks like he didn't. So it looks like there was no flag thrown on that play. 7:01 left and counting. It's third down and about 9. Sleeth with one receiver to the left, one to the right. Sleeth will show throw. She will make the throw. It's going to be just out of reach of Heaven Levere.
Fourth down here. I'd punt.
Yeah, fourth down. Obviously, the clock will continue to tick. And they are currently showing punt defense, the Northstars. And yeah, it looks like it'll be a punt. But now you got to hold 25 seconds. This is the point where you got to be smart for Liverpool. And Northstars, this is going to definitely increase the pace of play for them, I think. And they are letting this one run down. This is very smart play from the Warriors. 5 seconds on the play clock. Down to 4. Snap is taken. And it'll be sent way into the Northstar end. That'll make a landing about maybe the 12 or 13 yard line. Northstars will take over. They got 5:42 to march down the field. 2 timeouts, or actually no, only 1 timeout, because I forgot they took that one on earlier in the half.
One last shot here.
I don't think it's technically their last shot, as long as they can stop Liverpool. If the Warriors get the ball back, if the Northstars aren't able to convert here, then they should have maybe about a minute or a minute 30 to do something. But regardless, I mean, you don't want it to come down to that point, so we'll see. Here's the snap. Right to Liv Cook. Cook. Flag pulled. And it'll be... We'll see what they do with the... It'll be a gain of maybe an inch. And now the Northstars have to be careful with their clock management now, because that's going to continue to tick down. It's currently showing 5:15 and counting. Got some pretty heavy rain curtains actually on the southern end of the field here. So wind looks like it's starting to pick up. Snap to Cook. She'll take it. Run to her right. Cook dishes it to Burton Sledge, who had her flag pulled. It's about a yard to the line to gain. Third down. And this is the point, Jack, where I think it starts to become a race against time. They got 4:30. They have not really moved the ball.
Yeah, I know. Liverpool is reading the defense really well. I'd say if they don't pick up this first down here, I'd say call timeout, talk things over.
Well, it would be their last time out, though, for the Northstars. That's the thing. You got to be smart.
Yeah, that is true. The clock's ticking, too, and you got one timeout left.
Burton Sledge on the run. Still with it. Flag finally gets pulled. But it's a gain of about 25, 26 yards for the Northstars. Big play for CNS. And all of a sudden, this game is looking a lot more interesting.
Telling you, Killian, they got to hand it off to Burton.
There's a huge gain on the Northstars. They're going to start rushing to the line. This is good for CNS. This is good clock management. Got to conserve as much as possible. Get down and get that score. Here is Liv Cook, takes the snap. She'll dish it off. Burton Sledge again had her flag pulled pretty quickly that time. It actually might have just been incomplete. A weird angle from the perspective of the booth, so. Yeah, the second down for the Northstars. 3:10 and counting to go. Now Liverpool, remember, they missed their PAT at the beginning of this half. Or when they scored at the beginning of this half. So the Northstars, with a touchdown and a PAT, take the lead.
Hope so. I'd say a Liv Cook run here.
So some things to think about, and the ball might have deflected off Burton Sledge edge, or might have just gotten directly dropped. 2:40 left. Third down and extremely long. This looks to be about 18. They got 2 plays to get it.
Time's ticking, too. You got to go here.
2:26 left. Northstars in their huddle. Liverpool's defense already ready. Here we go. The snap to Liv Cook. Is taken. Cook fakes the handoff and will dish it over to Elise Cook, who has her flag pulled pretty much immediately. 2 minutes left, and I think Northstars have now taken their timeout.
Smart.
Oh, no, they have not. I lied. Never mind. Never heard. That whistle was for something else.
Got to get it here.
It is 4th down.
Play action to Timmons.
Clock is stopped at 1:50. Oh, no, so there is a timeout, and it's by CNS. Northstars timeout. 1:59, 4th down, and 18, trailing by 6. We will be back in about 30 seconds here in the Northstar Network on YouTube. We are back here in the Northstar Network on YouTube. Another pivotal 4th down for CNS. 4th and 18. This is to keep the drive alive. 1:59. Northstars with no more timeouts. They cannot stop the clock. Cook running. She will still be on her feet. She will go out of bounds. Not get it. It is Liverpool ball. The Northstar defense now with their biggest task yet of the game. To stop Liverpool before they can run down all the clock.
CNS has no timeouts, too, so they can't stop the clock.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good idea, I think, for Northstars here to take that timeout there before the 4th down, because they needed to draw up. They needed to draw up something. That's a situation where you need that extra time, and unfortunately, it's just not going to work out in CNS's favor. So now it comes down to the defense. 1:50 left. Liverpool has a ton of length to go down the field, which does technically work in the Warriors' favor. They get to keep the ball longer. A 1-possession game. Warriors looking to close it out. Here's the snap. Northstars wanted an offsides. And still on her feet is Gracie Slee finally has her flag pulled, but she goes out of bounds, so that will stop the clock. And the Northstars cannot believe there was not an offside there. Second down now. About 5 yards to the line to gain. Here's the snap. Sleeth gets room. Flag pulled. Juliana Manfredi on the pull. Third down in about maybe 6-7 inches.
Clock's ticking.
Clock is ticking as well. A first down here for Liverpool will more or less ice this game because they can just take a few knees and call it a day. Biggest play of the game right here. One receiver to the left, one to the right, 3 blockers for Liverpool. Sleeve letting the clock tick down as much as possible. This is what Liverpool's done today, and it's worked flawlessly. Under a minute to go. Snap to Sleeve. Sleeve throws. It's caught. That is 15. That is Natalia Robbins on the reception.
Ball game.
48 seconds. That is going to be the ball game. A couple of QB kneels, for Liverpool, and this one's over. $33 seconds of ticking. 8 seconds on the play clock. They're now officially under the point where they can just take a knee and that's the game. It looks like they're going to throw it. It'll be caught, flag pulled. And first down clock will stop because of the first down. And Liverpool looks like trying to tack on some extra points.
And that's it.
15 seconds. There will be no play, it looks like, from Liverpool. They will not line up. 6 seconds left. And that is going to do it. Liverpool will advance to 5-0-1 and get the rivalry win.
Heartbreaker.
The Northstars will fall to 5-2-1. And what was a match all the way to the end. The Liverpool Warriors will win this game 13-7 at Michael J. Bragman Stadium. Final score, once again, Liverpool 13, CNS 7. Liverpool, here I'm just going to go over what this makes Liverpool. They are now 5-0-1, 3-0-1 in Section 3, Division 1. Northstars are now 5-2-1 as their overall record and 2-2-1 in Section 3 Division 1. With that, I'm Killian Heffron, my camera operator / color commentator Jack Mannion, producer Alex Schneible. We will say so long here from Michael J. Bragman Stadium. Final score, Liverpool 13, CNS 7. We will see you all next time. Goodbye.